Hey Rainbow, how you doing? So I got this. I'm doing a little crafty haul, and then I'm gonna I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I went to the thrift store with my husband yesterday, and he bought me something, which I was amazed that it was even there because yeah, I'll show you in a minute. Anyways, and then today we went to the flea market, and I purchased two things. And then a few days ago, I went to another thrift store and purchased a few things. So, but this here is, it says Amazon Basics. So it's Amazon.com. It's 30% recycled multi-purpose copy paper. And as you see, it's 20-pound weight, 92 brightness, 500 sheets. Okay. Hey, Michelle. And 500 sheets, guys. And I picked this up for $1 at the flea market. So I was like, yes, awesome steal for 500 sheets. So I was excited about that. They had a whole bunch. He's like, I have a whole truckload if you want it. And I'm like, I don't need that much paper. But I do use this paper for when I'm crafting, and I put it underneath something that I don't want it to stain my material or just whatever. But you know, it's just regular copy paper. So you would want a whole truckload. It's a little too much for me. So I picked this up. It's like little ribbon. It's gold trim for 50 cents. Then this one here, it's like lace. I'll show you more detail in a minute. For 50 cents. And this was at it's like a flea market, but it was like thrift store. It had like little booths, and it was like an Excelsior Springs. And guys, I picked this up for, I forgot. I think I spent a total of $30 for all this that I'm about to show you. So this, then this thing here, and it's fringe. Have a couple little baggies of stuff. I found this material, and it's like a gold. It was only $1 for this, but it's gold, but it's like suede. And I was like, I could use this for like a book, you know, for Christmas time. I don't know. I just thought it's really thick. It's definitely like it's canvas material for sure, like for upholstery, but super pretty. Yeah, it's goldy, sandy. Yeah, it's like gold. See the shimmer there? So I was really excited because I found this one for $1. And then this one, I think she sold it to me, I want to say like $15 for this whole thing, because it was like $2.50 a yard. So let me show you what this is. And I was thinking I'm gonna take some out and send it to some friend mail, to some of my lady friends that do use this a lot, because I have so much of it. But check this out. So this is what it looks like. You see that? This is what it looks like. So I could like take off this part and it'd be like, yeah, it's fringe. And it'd be loose fringe if I just take this part off, like take one side off. It'd be loose little fringe. or leave it like that double-sided, and then they can decide what they're going to do with it. But it's a whole bunch. Look at this. A whole bunch of it. And I was like, I'm going to send some to some of my friends here on YouTube that do, yeah, that do crafting with fringe. So I was excited about this find. And I thought $15 wasn't bad for this whole thing here. Because I know that by the yard, this costs way more anywhere else. And like, it's really huge. Like it's, see, it's over a foot. It's like about a foot long on this huge bobbin middle, on this huge paper bobbin, cardboard bobbin. Look at that. Super, super bulky as far as like the amount it's in. So I thought for $15, it was a really good deal. Sorry about all the rattling of this bag. This microphone seems to pick up on the weirdest sounds. Okay, guys. I'm going to show you some of the other things I got first. Because she gave me a little, a little princess bag. So I got 2 yards of this, and I think it was like 50 cents a yard. And Dollar Tree doesn't have these colors. I've never seen the white iridescent before, so I could have bought the whole spool. She had big, huge spool for $5 each, but to be honest, I didn't think I'd use all that much. And I could have got it like to share, but I really didn't want to spend that much money, to be honest. So then there's this one, really pretty. And then there's this purple one here. Which kind of looks like black, but it is purple. I just don't know if you can catch it. So, so this here was like $3 worth, but I thought it was pretty cool for that. And then I picked up. I just really love these. Like every time I see little things like this, I want them, but I never pick them up. So I saw this, and I had to have it. And it's a little sewing machine. Guys, look at the little needle. Let me show you. The needle moves up and down. I don't know if you can see that. Here. I don't know if it's going to catch it because this camera is so funny. So the needle here on this side moves up and down when I do this on it. And it was $3.50. It's a little expensive, but I just thought it was too cute and I wanted it. And it's a pencil sharpener too. So yeah, and it's super small. See, it fits in the palm of my hand. And it's I want to say it's copper because it looks like it's, copper color, but it might be steel painted in copper. And it was made in Hong Kong. So I don't know, but I thought it was just super cute. So I picked that up because it looks so cute. Anyways, and then, oh my gosh, this cost me $4.50, but I have to show this to you. Look at this material. Doesn't it look like mermaid? Hey, Dawn. What am I sewing with that? Nothing. It's so cute. It's like a little knickknack, but it is a pencil sharpener, so I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like water. Let me open it up. So I was like, oh, will you give me a better deal on it? And she's like, no, this is like really good quality material. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And I was like, maybe I won't buy it. And then I'm like, okay, I can't leave because it's literally this thrift store / flea market mixture, whatever it's called. Anyways, it's literally an hour away from me. And I was like, okay, do I really want to pass up? Look at this. It's folded So it's a lot. I don't even know how much it is. So it's folded, and then I'm gonna fold it here. Let's see. Put my ruler down, and I'm just gonna fold it because it's like layered. So it's. I kind of want to open it up. Look. So it's 2 feet wide here, plus it's doubled already, so it's 4 feet wide. 2 feet, 4 feet, 8 feet. I don't even know. I think it's like 12 feet wide because it's 4 times folded over, right? Because it's the front, the back, and the front and the back. And then I'm going to fold it up. So, look at all this. So, I don't even know how long this is. I don't know how long this is. It's so much. Look, this is my arm. Like, it's so much. But I was like, $4.50, okay. You know, it's really good deal for all this beautiful material. And again, I was like, man, I could use this on a book. You know, I can use this on so many different things. Like if I even wanted to make an IC card and just put it on an IC card and then add like a little sew in something, you know, that'd be cute. You're so funny, Dawn. But I just thought this was so pretty and it's so shimmery. And look at this. Like, and it's just so beautiful. The 3D, I mean, it's just so beautiful. Anyways, so I was just like, it was actually a really good deal for $4.50. Like, let me just show you. It's a lot. Anyways, moving on. And then, at the flea market where I purchased the paper, I also found this, and it was $2. And let me show you how it's like really long. So it's about over a foot long, and it's, you know, it's jewelry holder. Hi, Sandra. Yes, and I was like, oh, a little body form, so cute. So I was happy to find it because, you know, these things cost brand new. This would be like a good 15, 17, 20 bucks. Like, let's just be honest. So for $2, I mean, that's like 10% off. I mean, that's 90% off, right? I only paid 10% of what it would cost if it was brand new. And it just needs to be cleaned up. But, I mean, it's beautiful. So I was so happy to find this one. And then, last but not least, my husband bought this for me. My husband bought this for me, and he knows I have a big one. So let me show you what I have. I have this huge one, right? But people say that this memory keeper scoreboard is not straight, and it's legit because I've made cards and they come out lopsided. So it's legit that it's not straight. There's something in here somewhere, like this part will come straight, but then the other part won't. So I might just be destashing this one. If somebody really needs one and wants it, I don't know. I just feel like it's a good paper trimmer. It comes with an extra trimmer too. I just feel like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But so I was asking, like, what kind of brand would be straighter, you know, or as far as the a good scoring board, right? And the girls, when I say the girls, Tina and Jan were talking about a scoring board, and Susie had found one that was like Skills brand or something like that, and it was gray. And then Tina was talking about Martha Stewart, and I'm like, well, if I find out Tuesday morning, I'll buy one for her and buy one for me. And we talked about, you know, shipping and all that stuff, whatever. It didn't matter. So, you know, that's not what I'm talking about. But my husband and I went to a thrift store. Guys, he found this. He's like, do you need this? And I'm like, oh my freaking God. Because on Amazon, I don't know why it's like 40 something dollars. And like in other stores, it's like 20 something dollars, $12. I know. And they say supposedly it's something on the big one here doesn't line up. It's doesn't, like, if you were to do a card, somehow it doesn't line up because of this break. And so it's like you score here and then you score here, and when you make the card, even though you have it on a flat surface, they don't line up. So I've made cards and it's legit. They actually come out they come out a little twisted, right? They're not as straight with the score. So the trimmer is perfectly fine. The trimmer trims straight, but the scoring part is not accurate. Right, Dawn? That's why I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to sell it, because some people, you know, would sell it and then they'd be like, you know, whatever. The person wants it, they want it. Because sometimes when you just want a trimmer, then you got a good, this is a perfectly good trimmer as far as like measuring. Like if you were just going to use it to measure and trim, then it's perfect, because it'll trim straight and you can measure and trim. But as far as a scoring board, yeah, as far as a scoring board, then you wouldn't want to use it. And I don't need two paper trimmers because I have my Fiskars one. So that's what I'm saying. Like for someone who needs a paper trimmer, this would be perfect because it's straight across here and it's straight as far as cutting. Where it messes up is when you're trying to do this part here, I guess. So anyways, but yeah, so I have my Fiskars one, which I got a really good deal on it when I purchased that one too. So my husband found this. He paid for it. My husband never really buys me craft stuff. Like he'll buy me something I need. He'll buy some food. He'll take me out to eat, you know. But really craft stuff and like thrifting stuff, he just usually doesn't. Guys, look at the price on this. It was $2.99. No, I haven't finished my book yet. I still have like 17 pages to go. And then I was like, well, maybe there's something wrong with this. I opened it up in the store, right? Look, the paper's still stuck to it. Someone just bought it and never used it. And then what I like the most is this. Because I'm horrible at taking measurements for anything. And this is like perfect for small little cards or envelopes, is what this is. Cards and envelopes. And it has A2, A6, and A7. I know. I did a lot of pages and they still need more. I still need more. Dawn, look at this. It's a scoring for an envelope and cards. And I didn't realize that this was on here. So I'm still on the lookout because if I find another one, you know, I want to help my friend out. But he bought this for me, and he's like, "Do you need this?" And I was like, "What the hell? Like, we were just talking about this." It was so weird. We were just talking about this. Like, I kid you not, like a day or two ago. And I found it. Which is weird because, like, even Tina, we were talking about when I did the giveaway in the little Raggedy Ann, she went to a what is that called? She went to some garage sales and she found Raggedy Anns, and she had like 2 or 3 of them she found. I was like, dang, like we were just talking about it. So I don't know. Fate, right? So cool. But I was gonna buy a little mini envelope maker from, you know, We Are Memory Keepers at Tuesday Morning because they have them there. And I don't have to anymore. Just look at this. This is really small. It's really cool. I don't know. I just thought it was so weird. We were just talking about this. So there's a little bone thingy here. It's like perfectly, like someone bought it and never used it. What are you saying, Dawn? Jacked up ones are the coolest. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, after show and tell, aka look what I got, and you don't. Dawn! Right? My husband, I was like so excited because he like found it and he's like, do you need this? And like he doesn't come in my craft room and sneak around. Like he doesn't really know what I have and don't have. The fact that he found it and he bought it for me, I was like, man, that was just awesome. All right. The stickers. Thank you, Don. Oh, the stamps. More Tuesday mornings are coming. I mean, more Tuesday mornings. More Michaels are coming out with all their stuff now. Look at this. This is so pretty. It was 50 cents for this whole thick roll. Look. Yeah, I was pretty amazed. Well, back when this was made, which I have no idea because this packaging looks old, you know, old. There's 10 yards in here when it was brand new, which almost looks brand new. And it was 97 cents for the whole spool. Okay, guys. You read what it said, Crafty Haul. So, I told you it was a show and tell already. All right, and look at this one. This one's so pretty. This was 50 cents too, but look at this. Okay, let me show you. I thought this was pretty cool because it's got the little, sequence in there. And it's ribbon. It's already, I mean, it's in the ribbon. I just thought it was pretty cool. Sometimes I think, like, man, if somebody had to make this by hand, I feel sorry for them. But I'm sure this is all machine made. Anyways, and there's not much of this one, but it was 50 cents. And I was like, okay, I like it. It's mine. Alrighty. Done. So, oh, I want to show y'all. I don't know if y'all saw what I've done, update on my book so far. But yeah. No more haul. That's it. I know y'all just do like an hour-long haul, but I've been doing really good lately, and I haven't been spending a lot of money on buying stuff because honestly, Julie, I have so much already that I just, like Dawn says, you gonna make us something. So I'm using more of what I have, and I'm like, okay, do I have this? Do I have something that's like it? Then I really don't need it, right? So I think you've seen most of this. I did this page here, the blood, the little droopy blood. I added a little stickles there. This is from Dollar Tree. I cut up a card and made a little tuck spot. And so really when I was doing all my hauling, I was basically building up my stash, right? And so now I have a pretty good stash. And I like stamps and dies because I can make more of this stuff. Like if I buy packages of stuff already pre-made, then I have to just stick to whatever's pre-made. But y'all know how it is. You can make your own stuff. So this one's got spiders on it, and I thought it would just be perfect to add a little web right there. So that's that. And guys, I love stationery. If you ever want to send me anything, if you ever want to give me something and you're like, I want to give something to Helen, I love stationery. I love stationery. So I cut out some regular this is just regular, paper, just regular paper, copier paper, and I stamped out I stamped out these images on here, and I purchased these Inkadinka-Doo stamps a while back. Like I was like, I don't know, because I'm not really into I don't really do a lot of Halloween, but I saw them. I thought they were cute. I went and picked them up. It was only $1.49. Inkadinka-Doo at Tuesday morning is only $1.49 for like 4 stamps. So I did my own little stationery in here for this page. So I was like, okay, I put a spell on you. So it's like a little list where you can do your spells, I guess, or whatever, your potion mixes or whatever. Okay, Dawn, I'll write you a Halloween letter. I'll make sure that I use the We Are Memory Keepers card, and it'll be lopsided. And I'll make sure I'll send you some little web die cuts also. All right. And okay, so here's some more tags I made. And I love these dies, guys. These are from AliExpress. And okay, I'm not gonna dig them out, but check, you can see this here. Okay, all right. Look at it looks like stitching, but it's part of the die. I don't know if you can see the edge there. Let me do this one. This is probably better to see. You see that? It's part of the die. So it looks like stitching on it. Thank you. And I did this page here. Just stickers, and that's all I put on there. But I have another stamp, and look, it's a little jack-o'-lantern. I can't even say it. Hey, I can do that. Y'all want to see how I did the weaving? No, I've never seen any problems. I've never had any problems with AliExpress, Sandra. And they have their own YouTube channel too. Like if you look, AliExpress has a YouTube channel. And I mean, if you're not supposed to use it, wouldn't everybody get an email? There's so many people who do hauls on it. Like I never got an email from them, from YouTube. I've never seen anything like that. So when I am directly addressed by YouTube, then I'll probably stop mentioning it. But I've never had issues with it. So, but yeah. You see, I just made some more little what is that called? Yeah, because the thing is, like, like, you know, when y'all are typing and y'all use the SUBS word, right? And you put it in chat, I get a bing for it. Like, it shows me if I want to share or not share that sentence someone said. Yeah, and so that's why, yeah, the S word. So, until I get a email or a bing for it, I guess you could say, then I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, they have a YouTube channel. If you go and type in on YouTube AliExpress, they have a channel. So, yeah. So I don't know why people have said that or what experience they've had with it, but I personally have never had an issue. And maybe things are changing. Maybe they had an issue before, but they realized that why put limitations on making money? People are making YouTube videos. Yeah. So, and rules change, right? Rules change. So, like I said, I haven't received an email from YouTube. I haven't been told not to by YouTube. So, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. And this is another page I did. I'm done. and I just put skulls on here. And then I did this one where I cut up little boxes of the Dollar Tree stickers. Let me show you. There's a whole bag. There's like 18, I think, of these little boxes in a bag for $1, and have little itty miniature stickers. And so I just cut them up and use them. You're okay, Sandra. I mean, I understand because a lot of people say a lot of things, but when I get a notification for it, then I'll make sure I don't do whatever, right? But I feel like a lot of people are trying to look out for each other, and it's cool. But if it's not addressed directly to the person, then I kind of feel like maybe the rules might have changed. So I've never had an issue. Cute, Helen. I did that with Christmas ones on pocket letters. That's cool, yeah. So I really like how this one came out. I made a pocket with it. Yeah. And then I did this big one, kind of the same thing with the stationery I previously made. But thank you, Sandra, because I know that your heart was trying to look out for me. So thank you for the thought of that. And that's sweet of you. So I'm acknowledging your intention. So look at this. Yeah. And I think I've shown you this already. So that's about it so far, which I feel like I'm a slowpoke crafter, but hey, you know, that's me. I'm a slowpoke crafter, I guess. Okay. So I'm going to do the weaving, another pocket with weaving. Hey, that's so cool, Sandra. That's a cool, neat idea. Okay, so these are my scraps. I'm going to go ahead and make some strips. All right. So let's do half inch, no, a 1/4 inch strips. That's more of like what I use because it was like leftover of whatever it is on there. So 1/4 inch strip, right? That's what they look like. A little 1/4 inch strip. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a different one so it won't look exactly the same. So I'm going to incorporate these colors, my dear opinionated friend. So I'm going to make a pocket with different colors. Okay, so I kind of want them all to be this. Hey, we all know you're opinionated, Dawn, and we love you for it. I mean, right? I mean, we gotta love each other for some of our flaws. All right. All right. So this is the length I wanted, because I'm gonna make a bigger pocket than I did just to read just on the other page. So about a 1/4 inch. I'm just gonna remeasure this. I mean, they don't have to be perfect, because basically it was scraps, right? So they don't have to be perfect, because it's based off the scraps that you have whenever you're cutting up paper. And so I'm not gonna do them exactly perfect, because that's the whole idea behind it. All right. So yeah. And another one you can do is like washi, like so like here's some scrap paper, right? And let's see, how thick is this? About almost 1/2 inch, right? Okay, so if you want to use some of your washi up, you can do this too. Let me use a different one so that way it actually has Halloween look to it. Or I can just do this first. So many scissors, don't even know which one to grab. All right, then all right, I'm gonna do the other one too. And like I said, I'm doing it uneven because I'm really going for its scraps. Because if you were to examine my little weave thing, they're all odd even scraps. Yeah. And I'm not like, I don't want to call myself that. I'm not like quarter crazy or anything like that, like trying to keep a whole bunch of stuff, you know? But I feel like a lot of these little prints are so cute, you know? And when you have the whole bunch of the little prints, it's just, they're perfect. And I kind of got the idea from weaving it because I've done knitting, you know, and I like knit stuff. So yeah, anyways. So let's do one with pumpkin faces, jack-o'-lantern faces. Let's see, let's do some spiders. I don't want this to be this long. Let's see. All right. And just another one. All right, I think that's good enough. I kind of want, well, to be honest, I probably need more. All right, let's see, some hats. I'm gonna trim this off because I kind of want more of the hat in it. So some hats. The We Are Memory Keepers, from what my understanding is, the cutting part is not the issue. The trimmer part is not the issue. The scoring is the issue because the scoring is not straight. The scoring part is what's wonky. So if you needed a paper trimmer and you have your We Are Memory Keepers, the paper trimmer is fine. It's straight. And across the top is straight. But where it gets lopsided is on the scoring. Like one part of it is straight and then another part is like not so straight. And it's double-sided, and I love the fact that I bought the paper pack that's double-sided because then I can use, you know, whichever one I like the most. Alrighty, so I think I'm going to, I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to use for now. All right, so it won't be such a long wait, I guess you could say. And I'm going for like a long pocket instead of a corner pocket like I did. Okay, so this is what you do. All right. So this, hold on. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see this. I'll distress a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Because I know I'm like white on top of white here. Just so you can see the paper clear. And I'm just using this paper because this is just regular copy paper, because the little pieces I'm putting on it is thick enough, and I don't really want to use, you know, cardstock if I don't have to, because that's good poly paper, and it's gonna become cardstock basically because it's got cardstock pieces on it. So the thickness will be there. Okay. Okay, so this is basically what I did. So I lined up my glue, and then I just started putting down my strips. And this one, so just lining them up. Let's see. What else? Let's do a gray one with the spiders. Let's put down this little washy one. The bats. Now let's do the hats. All right, so basically that's the idea, right? So then you're gonna get your other one And you're basically just going to go, and it doesn't, you can line it up and push it up as far as you want. Basically what you're going to do is this. Go over and under every other one. Yeah. So see, here, you're just going to do that. And then the second one, you're going to go under and over. And under and over, under and over, and then under. And what I did was I honestly didn't leave a big, I didn't always move it all the way up, right? If I didn't want to, I didn't move it all the way up. If I wanted to, if I thought that the gap was too big, I move it up. So at this point, this is where I have it, and I'm not going to scoot it up too far. Let's see. So right about there, and I want the jack-o'-lantern faces. So I'm going to leave it like that. And then you go to your next one, and then you're going to do the opposite. And basically that's how you do it. Under, over, under, over, under, and then over. What with the tags we make, I don't know if we have to do all of that. I'm just, unless you're doing someone's specific thing and they asked for all that. I don't know. So there's some gaps here, like this might be too much of a gap. So I did cut up little squares and glued them different things back on there. So that's how come the one in the book looks so much more busier than this one, because I also cut up little squares and put different colors on top. So that way it would have the look that I want for it, I guess you could say. So then again, you know, you're just going to go back, weave it, under, over, and then under. And see, that one's right next to that one. And it's fine. And just keep the process going. Oh, I didn't realize I had two on here. What? Hold on. I glued two of them on here. Look at this. I have two of my pieces here. What did I do? Oh, that's weird. All right, so I'm going to cut this off. Or try to. I didn't realize I double stacked it. All right, let's see. I didn't realize I double stacked it like that. All right. All right. Yeah. Mm. I guess I don't have enough strands to make it as long as I want. I'll just make another tuck spot. It'd be fine. All right. So then when I say you're done, you got your square, right? So it's gonna be another tuck spot. It's gonna be right here, right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue in the last row. Or I can just go under here and put glue on all of this. Just go on the bottom here and glue all this in. And try to get underneath your other ones. All right. All right. So now you just press it down. And I just kind of make sure that they're straighter where I want them to be before it dries up. Okay. And then you're going to go back and reinforce the ones that are on top because those are not glued in. Right, and the same thing with the other side. Oh, I got heavy-handed with the glue there. All right. And then this little one here. All right. All right, so now when I cut this off, I'm going to have all these extra little strands, and then that's going to help me to go back and fill it up. And it's still going to have a weaved look, right? Because now if each one had more decorations on each one and you did it, like if they were all like the spiders or the bats or the little potions and coffins, then you wouldn't have to do what I'm doing. But because they're not that way, and there's so much that you can't, you know, there isn't nothing there, then basically that's why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. All right. And let me just make sure that all the ones on this side are glued down. This one isn't glued down. And then the little green one here isn't glued down. Alright. Alright, so I didn't really use like the polka dot. I can add a couple of polka dots on here. And kind of just go wherever and just add it in like that. You can cut up some of the bat washi. And a lot of times what I'll do is like I'll try to find like the right amount of size too, right? Because like I said, the idea is they're scraps, so it doesn't really matter if they're perfect size-wise. So you're just going to add it in where you want it. And it seems like the one that I used for hats is just not really working out. Like it just didn't work out. So that's another thing. Well, as you build it, you'll see what you like and you didn't like, and you can just change it up. And so I'm going to add little triangles to the end here. I'm going to add some purple in here. Some, I do a spider over here. And since, you know, there's no real rules about it, you can just do it however you want, you know. And as a crafter, isn't that the best part? You do it the way you like it, right? So I'm going to cut off a little more of the excess because I do want it to be a little bit more square, right? And it's wonky, but it's fine. It's okay. I don't care. I think it looks cute. As you know, by now y'all should know I'm horrible at cutting. So okay. I'm gonna add a couple of little skeleton heads, and so like here, like there's a little skeleton head. So I'll just cut this extra part out, and I'll add it to this extremely long purple piece, right? Kind of make like a little square here. Or I guess I should have done it the other way. So is anyone crafting right now? Are y'all crafting right now? You're washing dishes. know. Hi, Tina. I don't know where everybody went. Don't know. They kind of just disappeared on us, huh? Tina, guess what? James found a We Are Memory Keepers at a thrift store and bought it for me. Hi, Kat. So now I actually have a scoreboard that is straight. I was like, too bad there wasn't another one. And the price was amazing. Look. It was $2.99. And I didn't know it had the scoring on the back of it. For like envelopes and cards. Because I have a big one for the big. I have the We Are Memory Keepers for the big envelopes. But this one's for like the small ones. I'm still going to keep an eye out for an extra one. But I did see it on Amazon. Hold on a minute, guys. Okay. That's the size you're looking for? Okay. I'll still keep an eye out if I find another one. Because I saw it online. Amazon says 40 something bucks. I'm like, that's crazy, right? And then there's like another place it's like 20 something bucks. But then I saw it, oh, you know where, Tina? On HSN. They have it for $6 on HSN. The same one. Hello, Kenneth. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I honestly, truly, I was amazed that we were just talking about it. I was just telling them. We were just talking about it, and it like showed up. It's kind of like when you were saying about the what is it called? The Raggedy Hands, and then you went to the. Oh, really? Oh, cool. I love it when it rains. Actually, I don't want glue there. We'll do it here. Do it there, and we'll add some of this striped one. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Can't be that one. I need more of these little papers. What's going on here? All right, there's that one. Right, Tina? I was just telling them. That's the same thing that happened to me. We were just talking about that scoreboard. It's so weird. Because I was asking y'all what kind of scoreboard should I get, because the one I have is the wonky one. And you were telling me you were on the lookout for Martha Stewart also. So see, this one looks a little bit more better. And what I'm going to do, since I have these itty bitty little bitty stickers from Dollar Tree, I'm going to even make it look even cuter. And add some, like, add some stickers in here. Little eyeball. Got these little bitty stickers, guys. Cute. I'm gonna add a little Frankenstein. I'll make another little tuck spot. I was showing them how I did the weaving on one of my tuck spot corners for my book, my Halloween book I'm still working on, because I'm a slow poke. I mean, slow. I got 17 more pages to work on. I'm like, dang. And I feel like I'm almost done, but 17 pages is a lot. Yeah, so I'm just adding some extra little cuteness to this. So see? Oh, come on, focus. Focus. All right, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Made little baskets, yeah. Because, you know, we have so many scraps once you cut up all that paper. And I'm like, I don't want to throw away those scraps. You know, they're just too cool. Cool little. Now, I am going to throw this away. This little stuff here. Or maybe I'll put it in a little envelope and, I don't know, send it to somebody who wants it. Little scraps. I don't know. It's like, really? Send out some real paper, Helen. If you're going to give it away, give it something value, right? All right. So yeah, so I got that one done. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm going to cut off the excess of the stickers here. Let's see. All right. So now, I don't know if I'm boring y'all with all this Halloween, but maybe it's just entertaining. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this page here. Hold on a minute, guys. Hey, okay. Sorry about that. My husband just got back from the game. They went to see the Royals play. So he gets some awesome, great deals at his job. They're always giving him tickets to go see the Royals, and we're right in the dugout. And he gets 4 tickets, and they're right next to each other. And then we get a free parking ticket, and it's right up front. What is it called? It's VIP parking, because the people who pay for it is his employer, the company owner, and between him and like 5 other companies, they share the season ticket seats. So when they are out on vacation or they don't feel like going, they give it to their employees, and James never says no, so we're always getting tickets to go see it. I didn't feel like going. It's too darn hot, and last time I went I got dehydrated, so I'm like, nope, I ain't going. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go have fun. I'm gonna go craft. Y'all can have fun doing that. Have some guy time alone without the wife. So yeah. So I think that's pretty cool. I think it looks good. Now I'm gonna figure out where in my book I'm gonna put it. Let's see. I just can't get over my stationery. I love this little stationery. Although I feel like I probably should have. I kind of want to made it where the people can, whoever gets it, can just like use it and take it off or whatever. But no tuck spot. See, it's different. It's pretty. It's smaller too. This one's actually bigger. Okay, but the colors are different. You'll see that? Let's see. So it's similar, but they're different. Yeah. And I feel like it's a mixture of like funny, goofy, and then like creepy. So it's kind of like got a little everything, like this here, and then it's got like this here. So, but it's all Halloween. I think it's fine. I mean, I use the themed paper, so, but maybe with this one, purple here and then orange here. This does have some purple in it. I think that'll do. That'll do. nicely. All right, guys. Well, I didn't want to stay on here too long. I just wanted to come and kind of, craft a little bit, do a little show and tell on some of my finds, and didn't want to be on here too long. So thank you so much. Oops. Thank you so much for stopping by and visiting with me, chit-chatting. Yeah, I'm gonna head on out. My husband, I don't know what they brought. I don't know what they're doing. He's like, wrap it up. So it's his day off. He goes back to work tomorrow. But I guess he wants to spend a bit more time with me before I have to go back to bed and go to work. So I have about an hour and a half before I have to take another nap to go back to work. So yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great afternoon, great weekend, the rest of your weekend. And thank you again. So bye.